What's up, everybody? It's been a hot minute. This is my last video. I think the last video I made was I don't even know when it was. Oh, the Christmas knives, the Christmas Santokus. Since then, I've moved. I'm in a different shop, different house, different job, all kinds of fun stuff. So it's been a pretty crazy summer. Haven't had much time to work on knives, but I had a bunch of stuff that were in various stages of completion, and kind of made a little push today to get some stuff done, and finished up a couple things. Some stuff that I finished up a while ago that just haven't had time to make a video for it, but anyway, moving on. Got a little clip point hunter's knife. And this is 52-100 if I remember correctly, and it came out pretty well. Flat grind, full tang. It's supposed to be gray and black, or tan and black G10, but it looks gray. I don't know if that comes out very well. It's supposed to be tan, but it's not really all that tan. But came out pretty well. This was one of two knives that I made. Wanted to make stuff that was a little bit more traditional, little clip point hunters. So I had that one and its brother in tan G10. This one's actually 1095. Just some steel I had laying around. Full tang. This one actually has black liners, and it's textured. There's some G10 I picked up at a blade show last year, and I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what that stuff is, but if it's it was really cheap when I bought it, which should have been an indication that there was something maybe not quite right about it, or just little imperfections, little discoloration in the G10. Didn't really notice it until it got sandblasted. But I don't know what it is. I can't get rid of it. Anyway, this one came out pretty cool. A little bit more fighter inspired design. It feels pretty nice in the hand. But yeah, I'm not one for shiny blades, but I actually made a tumbler to tumble these, and due to room constraints, the tumbler is still at my parents' shop, and hopefully I'll get it over here soon and make a video for it. It's actually pretty cool. It's a large tub type tumbler that I made for tumbling large blades up to sword length blades. So kind of stoked on that. I actually want to start using it here pretty soon. But so anyways, I had these two. These got heat treated actually before I moved over the winter, and this winter was so brutal that I couldn't work in my shop. I had a 75,000 BTU torpedo heater, and it was so cold, 15-20 degrees below zero. It just wasn't happening. So I got a ton of stuff that needs to go to heat treat. I got stuff that's back from heat treat, and like I said, I just haven't had time to get to it, but hopefully within the next couple weeks here, I'm going to be making more knives, making more videos, and have some more stuff for you guys to check out. I have those two. Like I said, just wanted to do stuff that was more traditional. A little swedge on there. More traditional style knives. So that's where these came from. Just move that up there. The other one I did was another little folder. This was actually inspired by, I wanted something that was more office friendly, something that somebody could take to work in a more office type environment and have a knife on them, but not freak people out when they pulled it out. And the best thing I could come up with was like a Swiss Army knife style knife. And that's kind of where the shape came from. Some oil on there. Like I said, just wanted something that was a little less aggressive, a little bit more, you know, if you pulled this out in an office environment, you know, it's not going to freak people out. It's a pretty small knife. It didn't come out exactly according to plan. When I originally made this, I wanted this thumb, I guess you could call it a thumb stud, the opener tab, to actually fill that gap. So it would be a half round piece of G10 that actually filled the gap, so when it was in the closed position, you know, you'd see this little cutout, but it would all look pretty much flat. Because of the geometry of it, when it opened, it was actually hitting on this corner here, so yeah, it wouldn't open. So I had to modify it a little bit. Kind of disappointed, but it still came out alright. It's not super exciting, but I do like the blade shape. I do like the overall shape of the knife, and actually after I finished it, there's still plenty enough room that I can move the stop pin and turn this thing into a flipper. So I could just have, you know, the hidden blade all one slab, so if you pulled this thing out in the closed position, you know, like I said, it's not really going to freak anybody out. Kind of a sleeper. I love knives that when they're in the closed position, you can't see the blade. You know, the handle pretty much swallows the entire blade. But this one came out pretty good. It's pretty well centered. I don't know how well you can see that, but the pocket clip is something a little bit different than I've ever done before. It actually goes underneath the scale. I milled out the back side of the scale, so it actually sits in a pocket. Hole's not quite centered. I actually had to drill the hole after I had it bent, which was a pain in the butt. I think I made like 6 of these clips before I got it at least semi-normal, but this is Blade Steel's S35 VN 6A04V titanium liners. The hardware's stainless all the way around. Again, still have those funky pivots, but I have them. I paid for them. I'm going to use them. And this is just a prototype, so it's mine, and I don't really care all that much. I'm going to start doing things a little bit different as far as hardware, and just, you know, haven't had time to make knives, but I've been thinking about it constantly. So there's a lot of things I want to do different. I have a bunch of drawings, some pretty cool stuff that should be coming out here pretty soon. But again, I have that hand rubbed finish, hand rubbed and then tumbled, so it's shiny and it's super smooth, glassy smooth, but it's not like a mere polish finish. I mean, you can see my reflection, but it's not like this. You know what I mean? It kind of has that. It's a lot more subtle, not as reflective. I just really like the way it looks. Yeah. So anyways, that's about all I got. Oh, yeah, ceramic detents. Got a bunch of silica nitrate ceramic detents for these, and they're glassy smooth. This one's not. I didn't relieve the scale yet, so when it opens and closes, it doesn't want to slam close like they normally do, but just to rock it back and forth in the open and close, it's glassy smooth. Ceramic detents are the way to go. I'll never use a steel detent again. Definitely the way to go. Well worth the extra expense. Like I said, this one still needs a little tweaking, and you know, future models are going to be pretty well dialed in on this. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I got right now. Probably the longest video I made so far, but it's been a while, so whatever. Some nice schmutz on there. Yikes. There we go. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one.